I recently purchased 9 of Ulta's top-rated, lowest-priced glycolic peel products, and in this video I'm going to share with you why some of them didn't work out, and I'm mostly going to focus on the top 3 products that I absolutely love. Okay, before we get into it, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Holly, and for those who don't know this, my skin type is dry to very dry. I don't have very sensitive skin, but I am prone to redness and blotchiness. It just tends to go away pretty quickly for me, and it's not a huge issue. Now, when it comes to these products, you guys, I'm going to share with you the ones that didn't work out for me, and they're all right here. So if you've never done a glycolic peel before, what it does to your skin, it does multiple things that can be really beneficial to your skin over time. One thing that it does is it breaks up the bonds on your skin, gets rid of dead skin cells. Your skin ends up looking brighter and more youthful. And for me, I've noticed that my skin ends up retaining moisture a lot better and receiving products that I'm using. So I want to use really good products because it makes my skin a lot more plump and youthful instead of dry. It can also help over time if you're using them regularly, especially different formulations, higher strength. It can help with acne, fine lines, wrinkles, sunspots, pigmentation issues, and texture. It definitely helps with texture more than anything I've ever done before. If you've never used a glycolic product before, this video is for you because these are products that are lower strength glycolic peels or glycolic products that can really get you into acclimating your skin so that you can eventually use higher strength products. Now for me personally, I've been doing glycolic peels for many years. I've had some really amazing and surprising results from using glycolic peels, and I'll put a video up here and a link to it down below where I share my before and after results from glycolic peels, where it got rid of some pretty pronounced lines that I had around my eyes many years ago. If you've never used them before, it's best to start out at a lower strength, so that's why these are ideal at 10%. And even though I personally do much higher strength peels, I still use these products regularly, the ones that I like, because they still really help maintain my skin and my results that I've had with other things that I'm doing. So to start out, the reason that these didn't work out for me, the ones that I don't care for, some of them didn't have very nice formulas. For example, this Pixie one, I'm not sure what was wrong with my product or if this is the normal formulation, but I found it to be really gritty and dry, and when I applied it on my face, it was like sand and chunks are falling off, and it just did nothing for my skin. I know that it can take time to see results when you're doing skincare procedures. These aren't really procedures, but when you're using certain products, some products you don't always notice results, and that's fine. But with glycolic acid, you normally will feel something. You will feel that your skin is a lot smoother if it's an effective product. It doesn't need to be super strong, but you will notice that your skin is a lot smoother and the texture is better and your skin is often a lot brighter. These products, the ones that didn't work out, they just did nothing, to be honest. I'm not sure why that is, but they just didn't do anything for my skin at all. And like I said, some of them didn't have good formulas. Even though these didn't work out for me, if you have sensitive skin, it's possible that one of these might be a good option for you. And also, if you like any of these products, please feel free to share that down below. They just didn't work well for me, and it could be because I'm so used to doing peels, and these just didn't really have much of an effect on me at all. If I had to choose out of any of these, I would say I would go with this one, the e.l.f. Super Brighten Peel Pads with alpha hydroxy acid. This one also didn't really give me results, but it seems that it might have worked just the tiniest smidge of an amount. I'm not sure though. For the products that I absolutely loved, I'm going to start with the third favorite product. Now it's right here, and it's the Good Molecules Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. I was going to call it a mask. This was only $6, and it has 10% AHA plus BHA. It has glycolic, lactic, and salicylic acid, a great, amazing combination of acids to help address a ton of different issues, from brightening to pigmentation to pores and blackheads. And so I really love this product. I usually have one on hand. When I run out, I repurchase it. It's great because it's really easy to use. You put it on your face and you go to sleep. And then in the morning, you just rinse your face or wash it as you normally do, and you will notice a bit of a change, and you will notice that your skin is smoother and the texture is better. If you've never used any glycolic products before, this is an absolute perfect one to start with. So I have that one. Now the second one is also by Good Molecules, and I'm almost out of it. This is their Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. Now, this product right here really surprised me. It has 3.5% glycolic acid, then it also has salicylic acid and niacinamide. The formula is very different from this one. Now, I noticed such a big change in my skin when I started using this, and I immediately told my son to start using it because he's working on clearing up his skin. He has oily skin, blackheads, pores, trying to work on. Same with me with the pores and the blackheads, and that's the thing that I noticed the biggest change with. So they must have a decent amount of the salicylic acid, or it's just formulated just right to help with these issues. For me personally, it's made a really big difference without drying out my skin at all. So I apply it to a cotton pad, and I personally focus it most on those areas. I think I have a bit of a tendency to not be really rough, but like to push it in really with that cotton pad. And I think that actually makes a difference in how well it's getting into the skin and actually working. So I love this one, and I can't remember the price, you guys, so I'm going to put it up on the screen here. The reason the next one is my top favorite, which is hard for me to say because this one is such a favorite of mine, but it's because I feel like this offers you like probably the strongest treatment option out of all of these for 10%. And I personally, this is just me, I didn't find it to be irritating at all. Sometimes when you use a glycolic product, if you're brand new, you may feel tingling and you may feel something that you might think is irritation. I mean, it might get as slightly irritated as long as it's not very harsh on your skin, and as long as it's not really causing like massive irritation. That tingling sensation is okay and it's normal. It just depends on the formulation of the product. Now this right here, it's called Bliss Incredipeel 10% Glycolic Peeling Pads. There's 15 treatments for $24. I know it's not the cheapest, but if you're new to peels and you want to get into it, I would recommend starting around this percentage, or definitely start with one of these lower ones first to get your skin acclimated. And then after your skin is super used to this and you want even more, then you can go to a higher strength peel from something like Platinum Skincare, where I buy them, and I feel like it's a lot more affordable to just use a normal peel then. But these peel pads are super convenient. This is great. You can take them when traveling. They can really have an impact on how your skin looks. This right here, you can open it up and there's a peel pad in it, and it's folded over. It's pretty saturated, so if you were trying to save money, I mean, you could cut it in half, because to me, it's actually too much right here. It's fine though, because I end up putting it like on my neck and on my arms. That's how much product I have left over after I do my face. Just wanted to let you guys know that. This one, like I said, it's stronger than the other one, so if you really want a good treatment, I really think this is a great option. The very last thing, an honorable mention, which has a completely different purpose. I just wanted to mention this because I may end up doing a separate video on it. This product right here, many of you may know of it and many of you may have used it. I don't know what it is with this product, but I never had a great experience with it, where something with the formula, I don't know what it is, but it never made my skin feel as nice as these other products have, the good products. And it left my skin actually a little tiny bit irritated, and I just didn't have the same results as I've had with other glycolic products. It seems kind of harsh, but even though it's harsh to me, I don't feel like I'm getting great results from it. So I don't like it for its original purpose of putting it on your face. This one is $10 for this big huge bottle though, which is very nice. What I've been doing is sometimes I have issues with my scalp, either having product buildup or having dry skin. It's really hard for me to tell which it is at times. And so I will either shampoo my hair, and then I'll take this, you guys, and apply it to my scalp in sections. You know, I'll just run through my scalp with the tip and squeeze some of it onto my scalp, which is like such a perfect applicator, like I said. And I'll either do it before I shampoo my hair, or I'll do it after I shampoo my hair if I notice that I'm still having flaky issues or scalp issues. And for me, most of the time, it tends to get rid of it. So I really, really love it for that use, and I will keep buying it just for that purpose in itself. It's very useful for me. That's it for today's video. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. If there's any products that you want me to try out or talk about, let me know. Thank you so much, and take care.